What does a great online arbitrage lead look like? How can you make sure that the lead that you have is a great lead? This is what I'm going to talk about today. There's three factors, there's three things that you need to look at, in my opinion, and those three things will tell you if your lead is a great lead or not. No, you do not necessarily need three of those for your lead to be a great lead, but I believe that if you have at least two, your lead is potentially a great lead. Before I actually dive into the video and tell you what the first factor is, we have a Discord server, best place to meet other people selling on Amazon, best place to meet new friends having the same, being in the same industry as you, best place to network, and best place to learn by asking questions to other sellers, all right? Because on the Discord, on our Discord server, you are sure to receive an answer, everybody receive an answer, so I'm proud of that. So yeah, link in the description, join the Discord server. So, the first factor that makes a lead great is if your lead has a moat, and I'm going to explain to you what a moat is, but if your lead has a moat, I'm pretty sure that your lead is a great lead. So what is a moat? A moat is literally speaking, it's like those things that they dug outside of, castle and that stuff, back in the days, in the Middle Ages, to make sure that it was hard to get into the castle, that it was hard to attack it. Think of it the same way with your leads, right? You want your leads to be hard to find. You want to stack up stuff, you want to dig a moat around your lead so it's hard to find this lead profitably, right? And how do you do this? You do this by manufacturing your margins. And I have a whole video on that subject, but I'm going to talk a little bit about it in this one. What you want to do is stack up coupon codes, cashback, and discounted gift card, all right? If you can stack all three of those, you are going to be able to reduce your cost so much that people are not going to be able to understand how you can get your product this cheap and sell this product profitably. You'll see that often. And if you're able to, in addition to that, time sales plus coupons and stuff like that, if you really understand the sales cycle of the website that you order from, and you really know when you can find those products the cheapest you can, you're gonna people are gonna have a hard time to actually jump on this lead and make the price tank, because the more people jump on your lead, the more the price is gonna tank. So a great lead is a lead that is harder to tank, right? And so if it is harder to find your lead, if it's harder to find your lead profitably, I should say, it looks great. It's on the way to be a great lead. Just if you have a great moat by itself, if you can find discounted gift cards, discounted more than usual, stuff like that. I have videos on that, by the way, as well. You can do that consistently. Just with gift card, oftentimes you can do it and have great leads just because you have gift card and you have alerts for gift card. You get better gift card than the other people. You buy gift cards in advance and stuff. Just with this, usually you can find great leads without having the rest of the stuff for the moat and having the other two factors, which I'm going to dive into right now. All right, so the second factor is going to be sales velocity. So you want your leads to sell fast. A great lead is a lead that sells fast, because a lead that sells fast is going to be way harder. It's going to be way harder for people to tank a lead that sells fast. Right, so if your lead sells fast, even if a lot of people jump onto the listing, they're going to be out of stock super fast, right? And just by itself, once again, just by itself, if your lead is really selling super fast, it's pretty hard, and you can find it, it's going to be the third point, but if you can find it at a good price and it sells super fast, even if just the lead sells super fast by itself, it can be a great lead. You do not even need one of the other factors. This factor, in my opinion, is a little bit less powerful than the moat, because the moat, you still need to do some research. People are lazy, and some people are just not going to find it. But just with sales velocity, people can just jump on it and replan on it, and by itself, it can be enough by itself, but it's pretty rare that it's enough by itself. But if you pair this with having a moat around your lead, it looks pretty good for you, and you are going to be able to sell this product for a little while. Your product it's going to be really hard for your product to tank, all right? And so we're going to get to the third step, which is availability, all right? So if it's easy to find the lead that you bought, if anybody can get it because it's always in stock, it's more likely to tank. And so this is how I was able to make a lot of money in my early days doing online arbitrage, because with Bed Bath & Beyond, it was super easy to order huge quantities, right? And what I was doing is, whenever I found a lead that I was sure about, I was buying the whole stock. I was putting the website out of stock, right? And it's I believe it's really one of the things in my early days. I can tell you no, because Bed Bath & Beyond does not exist anymore. But it's one of those things that really helped me when I was starting. Like I was always putting those leads out of stock. And so if you were sourcing at Bed Bath & Beyond, you know that maybe a lot of the products that you wanted to jump on were out of stock. If you use tactical arbitrage, it was probably me and other guys that were doing the same thing, right? But this by itself is I believe it's one of the most powerful factors, because if a lead is hard to find, like if it's fine to find it in stock somewhere, it's going to be super hard. And that way, you can this is something that you can control yourself. You just buy the whole stock and just sit on it and you just sell it. All right, it's going to be super easy for you to make money that way. People are not going to be able to jump on the listing, and like set the alert, so whenever the item goes back in stock, you just purchase the whole stock, and so on and so forth. And like with Bed Bath & Beyond, it was so great because like Bed Bath & Beyond was not, usually they were not replenishing on their inventory like with like a lot, so it was easy to put them out of stock. And for items that had the second factor as well, that had a lot of velocity, you were able to buy a lot and you knew that it was going to sell, right? So as I said, you do not need the 3 at the same time, but if you have 2, usually, I think with availability, you can have availability by itself and like it's going to be fine. If you have availability plus velocity or plus mode, like it's game over. It's really game over. If you have mode and velocity, same thing, it's not as powerful, I believe. Availability, like leads that are hardly available on websites that are super hard to find in stock, are actually great leads, in my opinion, most of the time, right? This is the factor that is the most important for me. So I hope this video was helpful. If it was, like this video, subscribe, do all that stuff, join the Discord server, you already know. And yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Just watch these videos on the screen if you want to keep learning about selling on Amazon. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching.